handog para sa aming mga miyembro ng MIMBA, MFI, cooperatives, bank partners, RMSI at 3-man-C network. Mula sa PhilCare at RMSI, narito na ang abot-kayang healthcare program, Yakap, Yamang Pangkalusugan ang COOP para sa Tamayanan, na pwedeng gamitin ng mga miyembro na may edad na 18 to 65 years old. Sa loob nito ay may iba't ibang benefits na maaaring umabot hanggang 60,000 pesos. May mga benefits kagaya ng outpatient care para sa mga konsultasyon, lab examination at diagnostic procedures hanggang 10,000 pesos annually na maaaring magamit sa mga designated primary care clinics sa buong bansa. Kasama na rin ang unlimited telemedicine gamit ang Hayfield Digimed app para sa mas convenient at accessible na online medical consultation, emergency care para sa mga aksidente at iba pang biglaang sakit na nagbabanta sa buhay. Hanggang 10,000 pesos ang ER coverage per incident na hindi lalagpas ng 30,000 pesos annually. Confinement sa room and board na ward para sa mga sakit kung saan kailangan manatili sa ospital. Kasama na sa coverage ang hospital bills at professional fees ng doktor na aabot sa 60,000 pesos per illness kada taon na maaring gamitin sa higit na 500 affiliated hospitals nationwide. Financial assistance up to 20,000 pesos at karagdagang tulong pampinansyal na aabot sa 10,000 pesos kung ang 18 to 65 years old na miyembro ay binawian ng buhay na sanhi ng sakit o aksidente. Kasama na rin ang karagdagang benepisyo katulad ng dental care at taunang regular checkup or annual physical exam or APE. Isang yakap lang ang kailangan para protektado ang inyong kalusugan. Para sa karagdagang impormasyon at pagsali sa programang ito, maaaring tawagan ang RMSI sa mga sumusunod na numbers.
Our health is our wealth. Our health is the biggest wealth anybody can have. Being healthy, we can do anything we want, and we can also achieve our plans, and we can also achieve our goal. It says health is everything, and there is no substitute for health. It means that even if a person has too much wealth or all different advantages in life, but his life is not be worth living if his health is weak. Living a quality of life is very important for our happiness and well-being. To live a quality of life, we need to take care and balance according to our needs and preferences. Mga ka-people, we also need to respect the quality of life of others. By doing so, we can achieve a state of happiness at all times, especially those who have been deprived of healthy lives due to health reasons. Before we proceed, we would like to greet our CPMPC staff, our President and CEO, Mr. Brian Yap, our Chairman of the Board, Mr. Manolito Ardemir, and all the BOD members, our branch managers. Good afternoon. Welcome to The Doctor is In. Our CPMPC members of Cebu City, Lapu-Lapu, Mandawi, and also from the different branches around Cebu Province, maayong hapon mga ka-people. So this afternoon, my topic is all about how to have a healthy heart. As we all know, kinahanglan nga ato yung matngunon ang atong kasing-kasing para dili ta magkasakit. We have to know all the risk factors that would develop in order para to prevent any heart diseases or heart failure. So, after this break, we will be discussing about this healthy heart para we will always know kung sa mga strategies that we could lead to a healthy heart lifestyle. So, let us pause for a short reminder.
Hindi porket wala kang nararamdaman,
wala kang sakit.
Mandigurado!
Magpa-urinalysis ka.
Kayang matukoy ng isang simpleng urinalysis kung meron kang diabetes, hypertension o iba pang sakit o karamdaman na pwede pang lumala. Dahil walang kapalit ang peace of mind, magpatingin ka na habang maaga.
Huwag mo nang patagalin pa!
Magpa-urinalysis ka na.
Buti na ang maingat.
Kesa magsisi.
Our health or our heart is the center to overall good health. So, importante kaya itong kasing-kasing because it is considered as the overall central for good health. So, it is responsible for pumping nutrients, rich blood throughout our body. And it also supplies oxygen while removing toxins as well as waste. Now, when we choose a healthy behavior, we know how to identify all our risk factors, then we can lower our heart diseases, all those risk factors that would lead to heart diseases, as well as it also prevent any serious chronic conditions like diabetes or any kinds of cancer. So this afternoon, I will be sharing with you the 7 strategies in order to live a healthy heart lifestyle. So as we all know nga ang atong heart o atong kasing-kasing is the central to overall good health. So what are these 7 strategies to live a healthy heart lifestyle? Okay, number 1, next slide, is we must learn our health history. Kinahanglan nga mahibota og unsay atong mga kaliwat sa atong pamilya. We must know from our parents, our grandparents, so that we can determine whether these diseases sa atong mga kaliwat could be considered risk sa imong kaugalingon. So for example, naamoy kaliwat og high blood, naamoy kaliwat og diabetes, then that is considered as a risk factors sa imo because you belong to that generation, you belong to the same genes, not that would lead to this type of heredofamilial diseases. So importante yun kaayo nga mahibalota sa atong health history. Or even if you're at a younger age, usahay di man kita kay balo nga nagkasakita, unless our parents will tell us nga atong bata pa ka, atong gamay pa ka, gihilantan ba ka, una na kay sakit sa kasing-kasing, una na kay sakit sa lisod o ginhawa that would lead to bronchial asthma. So kinahanglan nga mahibalosad ka pinaagi sa imong ginikanan ug unsay imong gipangbati while you are growing. So aside from ana sa akong giingon ang imong mga heredofamilial diseases. And then we must also observe sa atong ginikanan unsay mga risk factors, mga unhealthy behaviors of being a parents like chronic smoker, alcohol beverage drinker. So kita magmatngon ta nga ato ding ginikanan mao ni ang mga risk unhealthy behavior, then we must also take care of ourselves. Okay? Dili ta mo sunod kung unsay mga behaviors sa atong parents because we do not know nga kaning mga behaviors sa atong parents could lead to a certain risk sa imong health. So because we want to achieve a healthy lifestyle. So muna nga we have to learn from our parents, we have to learn from our great-grandparents, and we have to learn based on our observation even within the community kung unsay atong palibot, whether this community has full of risk factors. Okay, so mauna nga importante yun na siya because once we are involved or part of a community nga daghan kay mga risk factors like chronic smokers ang mga tao, then kita matakdan ta ana either you will become a primary smoker or a secondary or second-hand smoker. So importante gud nga we have to learn our health through the history of our family. Okay, number 2, ang ikaduhang lifestyle that behavior that we have to know to protect our heart is we must eat a healthy diet. Okay, so as kinahanglan nga ang atong pagkaon, it must be balanced. When you say balanced diet, it means that naay prutas, naay vegetables, naay grains, meat, low fat, low dairy products, Then we have to eat less salt, saturated fat, and sugar. So kinahanglan nga balanse ang atong pagkaon, and we must not rely on mga fast food. Nga maadto lang ta og palit og pagkaon sa fast food, drive-thru para maka dali ta og kaon without preparing it at home. So usahay dili mi na siya advisable nga we must rely on fast food or drive-thru. We must have a balanced, complete diet, healthy diet that consists of fruits, vegetables, grains, and meat. Okay. Dili lang kay puro meat, dili lang pud kay puro vegetable, kinahanglan balanse para to achieve a healthy, balanced diet. Okay. So those are the two strategy that would lead to a healthy heart lifestyle. So, next, number 3, mao ang gitawag nato og we have to move more and sit less. Okay. As we grow older, with all those gadgets, with all those technology, sometimes di na ta ganahan mo lakaw. Di na ta ganahan mo jog, di na ta ganahan mo exercise. We always rely on the technology that we have. Example of technology, cell phone, TV. We keep on sitting down, looking at our cell phone, playing our cell phone, or sometimes watching television or movies, kana meaning to say that we are stationary. Dili ta ambulatory, nagsige lang ta og lingkod. Okay. So what is important is we have at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity of aerobic activity every week. Or you must go muscle strengthening activities at least 2 days a week. Or pwede ka mag-exercise ka 2 to 3 times a week, starting from a certain limit until nga maka-achieve ka at a certain day or a certain distance during your exercise. So mauna nga, we have to move around, we have to be active, and then we have to prevent sitting down all the time. Okay, the tendency og magsige ta og lingkod, magsige sa ta og kaon, magsige ta tag inom mga soda, magsige tag inom og mga kaon og mga junk food. So that would lead to a lifestyle behavior that would be a risk to heart diseases. So muna nga importante yun nga we have to move, we have to go around swimming or bowling, go do exercises to prevent sitting down all the time. Especially kung naata sa office, magsige na taglingkod. Pag abot sa balay, magsige gyapon taglingkod. Then it's time for us to walk. As much as possible gani ug ganahan ta from the office, dili ta mo sakay, we have to walk as a certain distance, then that's the time nga part of your exercise already before ka mo sakay. Because if you are leaving to another, for example, nagtrabaho ka Mandawi, pupauli ka sa Cebu City, then pwede man ka mulakaw o a certain distance before ka mo sakay para at least you develop a system nga that is already part of your exercise. Kay kung dili ka, pag human og trabaho nimo, sakay dayon ka, then tendency is pag abot sa inyong balay, mo lingkod na sad ka, mupahuway na sad ka, then you did not develop a behavior that can improve your healthy heart. Okay? Now, next, the fourth is quit smoking. Kani balik-balik yun nako almost every month. I keep on discussing about smoking because smoking is really bad for our health, and that would lead to chronic diseases like hypertension, diabetes, so asthma or any pulmonary diseases, because why the content of the cigarette are not good to our body. They are sometimes fatal to our body. Okay, mauna nga, we have to quit smoking. Dili da moingon nga kung mo quit tag smoking atong anam-anamon atong mura og staggered step by step para para at the end of a certain period usa ka moundang, no. Sayop na nga pamaagi when you want to quit smoking, because if you want to quit smoking, ang imong yung buhaton is you have to plan kanus-a ka mo quit. You must set a date kung kanus-a ka mo undang og panigarilyo. If you want to quit on a certain kanang day or date nga we're celebrating, like Christmas or Valentine's or New Year, then before Christmas, before New Year or before February 14, naa na kay plano nga muundang og pagpanigarilyo. Then you have to set your mind that once you arrive or once nga moabot na ta ang that particular date, then muunda na yun ta. Dili kay on that date, instead of one pack of cigarette imong mahurot, imong kuhaan og 10 sticks. Then mo continue na sa kagpanabako for another date na imong kuhaan og 5 sticks until moabot og 1 stick per day. So dili na siya sakto nga ang pag quit og smoking. When you say quit, when you quit smoking, you will immediately quit on that day nga imong giset. Okay, muna yung gitawag na ito og quit date. So, depende kung pila imong mahurot. For example, ang imong usual per day is 1 pack. So, pag abot sa imong quit date, ang imong 1 pack, undangon gina nimo. Dili kay pag abot sa quit date, ako siyang kuhaan og 10. 10 na po'y akong ipadayon o pagpanigarilyo. So, dili na siya sakto. So, ang sakto is, pag abot sa time nga mo quit na ka smoking, you have to quit immediately. So, unsay mga preparation para pag-quit og smoking is, of course, you have to tell your friends, you have to tell your colleagues, you have to tell even katong imong suki sa tindahan nga sa pizza uno sa January or during December 25 muundang naka og panigarilyo. Then you have to throw all things nga related to smoking. Like for example, ashtray. So imo nang taguan or ilabay or ihatag or unsa para dili ka maka remember nga this particular thing is related to smoking. If lighter, for example, you have to throw it. Now, when you quit smoking already on that particular date, imo na sang huna-hunaon what particular time of that day nga manigarilyo ka. Like, for example, manigarilyo ka before you take your breakfast. Manigarilyo ka after lunch, manigarilyo ka after break, manigarilyo ka before manihapon, or manigarilyo ka at the end before ka matulog. So, mao man imong usual time nga manigarilyo ka. So when you quit smoking and then the following day pag mata nimo, you try to find a way nga ma-motivate ka nga di na gyud ka mutabako, because this particular time mao naman tani ang imong time pag panigarilyo. So you have to motivate yourself during those specific time of that day nga muundang gyud ka, di gyud ka matintal pag sugod og panigarilyo. Because once you tempted to smoke again, then you have again to find a date kung kanus-a ka mo stop or mo quit sa imong pagpanigarilyo. That means that you are not successful sa imong first quit date. Una nga, magplano na sad ka, unsaon nimo pag-overcome nga, di gyud ka manigarilyo. Because once you cannot overcome those, then ang imong pag-quit sa smoking dili successful. Okay? So, muna nga, nowadays, daghan na kayong mga hotline, smoking cessation hotline nga makatabang nato if we want to quit smoking. Because if you will only depend on your plan, usahay matintal gyud ta pagbalik og panigarilyo. Because this is also an environmental factor, ha? Ang nagpalimot nato manigarilyo, then kita matakda na sa taog balik. That's why you need to enroll or call any smoking cessation clinic to help you quit smoking. Okay? Because when you quit smoking, it has different steps as you journey to quit smoking. Daghan kayo ng proseso. You have to undergo this process. You have to undergo counseling. Kay usahay na gitawag na itong withdrawal. Ubalik na sad ka. Or sometimes, you want to overcome this thing. Muna nga na ay consequences also nga after you quit smoking. Muna. Nga, that's why you must be guided by our counselor. You must be guided by the smoking cessation clinic para ma-achieve nimo ang imong goal to stop smoking. Okay? So, mao na to ang atong ikaupat nga strategy to live a healthy heart lifestyle. Now, ang ikalima nga strategy is you must take medicine as directed. So, okay. So, kita usahay na matay mga chronic diseases nga natin gipang-maintain nga mga tambal, which we call it mga maintenance medication. Now, if you want to take medicine to treat a particular disease like hypertension or imong high cholesterol or diabetes, we must always follow the direction or the instruction of the doctor. Di ta mo subay ug unsay dosage sa atong silingan, sa atong amigo, because each drug is specific to you based on your height or weight or based on your other diseases. Because naay ubang drugs nga contraindicated sa imuha tungod kay kung moinom ka ana, that would lead to a complication of another disease. Muna nga, it should be tailored fit sa imuha kung unsay saktong medications imong tumaron that would not lead to any complication. So mauna nga, your medication must be guided or followed by the doctor's instruction. So muna ato yun na siyang followed carefully. So when you take medication, it does not mean also nga kung sige ngos doktor imnon dayon nimo. You must also ask question para makasabot ka og unsa nang mga tambal nga imong gipang-inom. Especially kung na yung doktor maingon nga after a few days mao ni ang effect sa imong tambal, but it will just go away after several days. So at least di ka mahadlok nga pagtumar nimo ani na mga gamay mga komplikasyon sa imong lawas, pero gipasaligan maka sa doktor nga mawala ra ni sa imo once you continue taking the medication. So, kung di ka maminaw sa imong doktor, pag-abot anang mga indications nga ma-feel di mo, then di na ka mo tumar. Then that would lead to unhealthy, or that would lead to your chronic diseases nga wala na tambalan. So that's why nga kinahanglan nga we have to follow the instruction of our doctor if we are taking any type of medication. Then never stop taking your medication without talking to your doctor. Kinahanglan nga ang doktor ay mo ingon sa imo nga muundang na ka sa imong tambal nga giinom, because normal na ba ang imong lab result, maintain na ang imo normal na imong cholesterol. That's why it is also important to follow the instruction of your doctor. Number 6 is you have to choose your drink wisely. Okay, so substitute water for sugary drinks. Like for example, kanang mga soda. So, because you want to reduce your calories. So, if you drink alcohol also, you must drink in moderation. You must also limit your consumption to not more than 1 drink for women and 2 for men on days that alcohol is consumed. Okay, and if you are pregnant also, you don't have to drink any alcohol. So, muna nga, importante also nga, you have to choose what drink that you will drink para it would also prevent any heart diseases or heart failure, because some of these drinks can lead to mga diseases or that would lead to some risk factors. Okay. Ang ikapito is you have to monitor our blood pressure at home. Tayo blood pressure apparatus sa atong balay, then we can take it daily para ma-monitor nato kung di ba ni taas or normal ra ba, especially if you are known hypertensive. So self-measured blood pressure monitors are really easy and it's also safe for us to use. So sometimes our doctor will tell us this is how you are going to take your blood pressure. Para ma-monitor sad o kinahanglan na ba nga i-lower down ang atong i-taper down ang atong treatment sa atong high blood, or kung dili atong increasean or atong pun-an ang imong tambal, especially if erratic pa kayo ang atong blood pressure. So those are the 7 strategies to live a healthy heart lifestyle. So as I've said, ang the 7 strategies are as follows. We must learn our health history from our parents or from our great-grandparents. We must eat a healthy diet every day. We must move, then we must sit less. Then we must quit smoking if you are a smoker. We must take medicine as directed by your doctor or your physician. We must choose our drink wisely. And if there are contraindications to particular drink, then we must not drink. Like for example, if you are pregnant, then di kita mo inom mga alcoholic beverage drinks. Then lastly is we have to monitor our blood pressure at home or in a certain clinic, doon sa imong balay, para we can maintain a blood pressure that is normal. Okay, so those are the 7 strategies to live a healthy heart lifestyle. Okay, let us pause for a short reminder.
Mabilis lumaganap ang dengue. Mag-abakada, Aksyon Barangay kontra dengue. Hanapin at linisin sa tahanan at bakuran ang maaaring pamugaran ng lamok. Butasan ang mga lumang gulong o lagyan ng lupa. Takpan ang mga drum at timba. Palitan ang tubig ng klorera 2 beses sa 1 linggo. Alisin ang tubig sa paminggalan. Linisin ang mga lulod. Itapon ang mga bagay na maaaring pangitlugan ng lamok. Magpatingin sa health center kung may lagnat na ng 2 araw. Gawing dengue-free ang inyong barangay. Mag-aksyon barangay kontra dengue. Isang paalala mula sa inyong DOH.
Sama-sama
Kapit-bisig
at tulong-tulong ang mga Pilipino.
para makamit ang iisang hangarin.
Pilipinas na ligtas at malakas.
Humanda ng makilahok sa mas pinatibay na kampanya kontra COVID-19.
Sa booster, edukasyon ng susunod na henerasyon, Pinas Lakas.
Trabaho at hanap buhay, Pinas Lakas. Kalusugan, Pinas Lakas.
Lahat ng komunidad mula Luzon, Visayas hanggang Mindanao, lalong Pinas Lakas pa.
Huwag nang magpahuli, sama-sama tayong babangon muli.
Magpa-booster na para sa Pilipinas na ligtas at malakas. Sabay-sabay sa booster, Pinas Lakas.
Okay, going back to the doctor is in, risk factors really preventable. We can prevent those risk factors if we must be, if we can identify those things nga makadaot sa imong lawas. So, importante yun nga, we have to know those risk factors para we can have a healthy heart, we can have a better lifestyle, or life behavior, para we could achieve a healthy, especially ngayong karong mga panahon na daghang kay mga sakit-sakit related to the food we eat or the things or the mga drinks karon nga makadaot sa atong lawas. Muna nga importante gyud nga magpakabanata kung unsa ning mga risk factors para makahibaluta unsaon paglikay para mamaayo ang atong lawas. Okay? So our health is our wealth, and an ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. So along with our age comes the scepter of diseases. So the secret to a long life are actually within ourselves and within our bodies. So ang maayong panglawas, nagpasabot, dili lamang pagkawala sa sakit o pagkaayo sa sakit, kundi i-appeal nato ang atong physical, mental, spiritual, as well as social well-being. So let us stay young and healthy. Let us show how to enhance our well-being and truly enjoy the lifestyle. Okay, this is Dr. Chris. The doctor is in. Thank you and good day.
Handog para sa aming mga miyembro ng MIMBA, MFI, cooperatives, bank partners, RMSI at Three-Man-C Network. Mula sa PhilCare at RMSI, narito na ang abot-kayang healthcare program, Yakap, Yamang Pangkalusugan, ang COOP para sa tamayanan, na pwedeng gamitin ng mga miyembro na may edad na 18 to 65 years old. Sa loob nito ay may iba't ibang benefits na maaaring umabot hanggang 60,000 pesos. May mga benefits kagaya ng outpatient care para sa mga konsultasyon, lab examination at diagnostic procedures hanggang 10,000 pesos annually na maaaring magamit sa mga designated primary care clinics sa buong bansa. Kasama na rin ang unlimited telemedicine gamit ang HeField Digimed app para sa mas convenient at accessible na online medical consultation, emergency care para sa mga aksidente at iba pang biglaang sakit na nagbabanta sa buhay. Hanggang 10,000 pesos ang ER coverage per incident na hindi lalagpas ng 30,000 pesos annually. Confinement sa room and board na ward para sa mga sakit kung saan kailangan manatili sa ospital. Kasama na sa coverage ang hospital bills at professional fees ng doktor na aabot sa 60,000 pesos per illness kada taon na maaring gamitin sa higit na 500 affiliated hospitals nationwide. Financial assistance up to 20,000 pesos at karagdagang tulong pampinansyal na aabot sa 10,000 pesos kung ang 18 to 65 years old na miyembro ay binawian ng buhay na sanhi ng sakit o aksidente. Kasama na rin ang karagdagang benepisyo katulad ng dental care at taunang regular checkup or annual physical exam or APE. Isang yakap lang ang kailangan para protektado ang inyong kalusugan. Para sa karagdagang impormasyon at pagsali sa programang ito, maaring tawagan ang RMSI sa mga sumusunod na numbers.
Our health is our wealth. Our health is the biggest wealth anybody can have. Being healthy, we can do anything we want, and we can also achieve our plans, and we can also achieve our goal. It says health is everything and there is no substitute for health. It means that even if a person has too much wealth or all different advantages in life, but his life is not be worth living if his health is weak. Living a quality of life is very important for our happiness and well-being. To live a quality of life, we need to take care and balance according to our needs and preferences. Mga ka-people, we also need to respect the quality of life